Hello everybody and welcome to the very first edition of Rustbelt Wrestling Insider. Today we're going to be talking about the results of the WWE's Raw and SmackDown events, as well as what's going on in our local promotions this week. We are standing here in the shadow of the First Niagara Center on our road to Battleground. The first stop on the road to Battleground, the Q in Cleveland, Ohio, where myself and the rest of the RWI crew decided to go down and cover the event. Raw kicked off with an enormous pop for our new WWE champion, Daniel Bryan. But before much celebration could get underway, Triple H came out and decided to rain all over Daniel Bryan and the fans' parade by stripping Daniel Bryan of the WWE title due to some shoddy officiating. Randy Orton felt that the WWE title should be given back to him due to the fact that he was screwed out of his championship title by such shoddy officiating, but Triple H was not impressed by what Randy Orton was showing him. Triple H and Stephanie both said that they wanted to see that mean streak that Randy Orton was so well known for and has gone AWOL in the past few years. Randy Orton had the perfect opportunity to show that mean streak that he has against hometown boy The Miz. Now, The Miz's parents were in attendance in the front row for this event, and Orton wasted little to no time in showing just how ruthless he could be in dismantling The Miz in front of his own parents. You have to give The Miz credit, though. He did fight valiantly through injury after a cheap shot from Orton while he was saying hello to his mother. In our main event, we had Daniel Bryan facing off against Shield member Roman Reigns, with the rest of the Shield close in tow at ringside. But the Viper decided he wanted to play a little bit of mind games with the Goat Man. Daniel Bryan emerged victorious against Roman Reigns, but the Shield and Randy Orton made sure that victory was not sweet, as they came in and decided to brutally and savagely assault Daniel Bryan. And just when we thought Daniel Bryan was going to meet the same fate that was met to The Miz earlier in the night, the locker room finally decided enough was enough, and after weeks of standing on stage and watching Daniel Bryan be dismantled by the corporation, had enough and ran to Daniel Bryan's aid. The locker room finally celebrated for the first time in weeks with Daniel Bryan as they raised him to their shoulders as their uncrowned champion. We had a huge night of upsets in local wrestling with the BCW show at the FJ Donovan Post. We had new tag team champions crowned in the Italianos taking out the Evil Hellbent and Whiskey Bound. The next upset of the night, the Cyborg Tyson Ducks took out indie darling Colt Cabana. Now, Colt Cabana had control for most of the match with his usual unorthodox and humoristic style, with plenty of funny spots. However, in the end, Tyson Ducks, with a little bit of help from the ropes and the referee not seeing it, comes away as your victor. And the biggest upset of the night, your BCW champion, Buffalo Bad Boy Brian Jennings, was defeated in a hard-fought, hardcore match against Crimson. Now, you had broken chairs, you had everything you could have wanted in this match. Brutality up the yin-yang. And in the end, the Cyborg Tyson Ducks comes out to aid Crimson in defeating our BCW champion. To find out more about this BCW news, go to facebook.com/Buffalo Championship Wrestling to get your tickets for the next BCW event. So on our road to Battleground, we know that we have the Viper Randy Orton going up against Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. We know that we have Alberto Del Rio defending against Rob Van Dam for the World Heavyweight Championship. We know we have the Usos going up against the Shield for their World Tag Team Championships. We have many possible matches such as CM Punk versus Ryback, Dean Ambrose defending his United States Championship against Dolph Ziggler, and many more to come. For all your Rust Belt Wrestling news, come to Rust Belt Wrestling Insider. The links are in the description below. I'm Jake Buffalo for Rust Belt Wrestling Insider, signing off.